Hi guys, today I thought I'd show you my Penguin Little Black Classics collections. Now this video is by no means sponsored by Penguin. I'm not that big of a YouTuber, but I've accumulated 10 now and there's a total of 80 of these. So I thought I'd show them all to you in a video. Yeah, I've now read all of these and I really like them. And they look super cool on my shelves and I have them in like number order, but not all of them. So I'm gonna tell you the ones that I have basically. These are like short video volumes and they boost up your Goodreads challenge like no other. So go to bookstore and pick up a few, no harm done. And also you'll be reading classics and I'm pretty sure a lot of people need to get down to reading more classics. So I've got number 19, 23, 33, 34, 39, 46, 47, 58, 66, and 67. So let's start with number 19. Number 19 is Oh La La by Robert Louis Stevenson, which is actually my least favorite of all the Little Black classics I've read so far. I've previously read Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson and I was so about it. It was required school reading, so you know how that works out usually for most people. And I own The Curious Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but I haven't read that one yet. So yeah, this one's like, you can get it if you like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but yeah, now that I've read it, yeah, very clear about that. So the next one is number 23. Number 23 is The Tinderbox by Hans Christian Andersen, and then, if I'm not mistaken, yes, this has several other stories despite the Tinderbox. It has Little Claus and Big Claus, The Princess on the Pea, The Steadfast Tin Soldier, The Nightingale, and The Red Shoes. The Tinderbox was, I think, my favorite. Like, Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales are just so cute, and this is like a selection of a couple of very good ones. So I recommend you actually give this a go. The next one I have is number 33, and that's The Beautiful Cassandra by Jane Austen, and it's actually my favorite of the Little Black classics to date because it's Jane Austen, obviously, and it was a part of Jane Austen that I didn't know that I hadn't read. They're funny. They're letters from Jane Austen to her family and to her sister Cassandra, and they were meant for the family's entertainment solely. But now they're published in this fun little volume, and I'm very glad they were. And I actually added this to my favorite shelf on Goodreads. Then I have number 34, and this is Gooseberries by Anton Chekhov. This has The Keys, The Two Volodias, and Gooseberries. I'm pretty sure I pronounced Volodias wrong. And thinking about this now, even though I read it only this month, I don't remember what any of these. I remember reading Chekhov's stories in high school and really liked it, and I do remember that I think the Kiss one I had read it previously, but thinking about it now, they didn't leave any lasting impression. But I do like having these in this little edition because it's so cute. And looking through my Goodreads, I ended up giving this one 3 stars, so there must be something in it worth reading. Number 39 is The Old Nurse's Story by Elizabeth Gaskell. So it has The Old Nurse's Story and Curious If True, and this was my introduction to Elizabeth Gaskell's writing. That's another good thing about this Little Black classics. You can get introduced to authors that you've been kind of hesitant about if you want to read some classics. So try reading one of these. For example, I wanted to read some Elizabeth Gaskell's and I read this, and I decided to like her writing, so then I went on to reading North and South. Like this, 4 stars. Then I have number 46, The Nose by Nikolai Gogol, containing the nose and the carriage. The carriage is actually my favorite, but the nose is so ironic. It has so much meaning, and I remember discussing it in high school with my literature professor, and obviously this was a reread. Ended up giving it 4 stars. Highly recommend. Number 47 is A Great Fire of London by Samuel Pepys. Is a short part of his writing about the Great Fire of London in 1666, when actually a lot of London was burned. And it's kind of like non-fiction, and I do recommend you read it if you like non-fiction. Then I have number 58, Leonardo da Vinci by Giorgio Vasari, and it also has a little excerpts from the life of Fra Filippo Luppi and life of Sandro Botticelli, and Sandro Botticelli is one of my favorite Italian artists of the time, so I do recommend if you want to know more about these very, very talented Italian guys, do check this out. And I definitely want to read more about Leonardo da Vinci now, because very interesting life, I have to say. Then I have number 66, A Pair of Silk Stockings by Kate Chopin. And this has Desiree's Baby, Miss McAnders, The Story of an Hour, Neck Creole, and A Pair of Silk Stockings. And this was also my introduction to Kate Chopin, and I've already added several her other books to my TBR because I really like her writing. And I don't really remember which one of the stories was my favorite. I think The Story of an Hour was, but yeah, definitely something I will be giving a reread sometime. And the last one is number 67. It Was Snowing Butterflies by Charles Darwin. Exotic creatures and unexplored terrains populate Darwin's account of the beagle's momentous voyage. This is like an expert of the origins of species, which is a book I've tried reading earlier this year, I think, and I couldn't really get into it, but this is a good start, and I definitely wanna give the origin of species another go. So yeah, let me know whether you've read any of these little books and which one is your favorite, or if you have a favorite to recommend to me, please do so, because I am not opposed to getting some more of these, that's for sure. Yeah, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Goodbye!